Huh. Hey everyone, welcome. I'm so glad you're here today. We're going to talk about something that sounds really complicated, but I promise we'll break it down so it's super simple. We're diving into the world of artificial intelligence, or AI, and cryptocurrency. You've probably heard these words thrown around on the news or online, and maybe you just nodded along thinking it was all some kind of tech nerd stuff. But here's the secret. These things are starting to change everything about how we handle our money. And I believe that if you understand them, even just a little bit, you can get ahead of the curve. It's not about becoming a computer genius. It's about understanding the new rules of the money game. Before we get into the good stuff, I have something for you. As a thank you for spending your time with me, I want to give you a free gift. If you subscribe to our newsletter right now, you'll get my exclusive guide, 5 Simple Steps to Start Your Investment Journey. It's a straightforward, no-nonsense checklist that will help you make your first smart money move. Think of it as your personal roadmap to building wealth, and it's completely free. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button. It's a small click for you, but it could be a giant leap for your financial future, and you get a free guide out of it. It's a win-win situation, really. So let's get started. My goal for this essay is to be your friendly guide. We won't be using any confusing jargon or overly technical terms. Instead, we'll use simple examples and real-life stories to show you exactly what's happening. Imagine we're just sitting down for a coffee, and I'm explaining how these new technologies could put more money in your pocket, or help you save for that dream vacation. It's all about making your life easier, and your bank account healthier. Forget everything you thought you knew about finance being boring or difficult. We're going to make this fun, engaging, and most importantly, useful for you. By the end of this, you'll have a clear picture of what AI and crypto are, why they matter, and how they might fit into your life. You'll understand the amazing opportunities they present, but also the risks you need to watch out for. This isn't about telling you to go out and invest your life savings into something you don't understand. Absolutely not. This is about giving you the knowledge to make informed decisions for yourself. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your finances. So, let's get this journey started and unlock the future of money together. Let's start with artificial intelligence, or AI. It sounds like something from a science fiction movie with robots taking over the world. But in reality, AI is already all around us, and it's much simpler than you think. At its core, AI is just about making computers smart. We're teaching them to learn, to recognize patterns, and to make decisions, much like a human does, but way faster. Think about how your phone suggests the next word you want to type in a text message. That's a little bit of AI at work. It has learned from millions of texts to predict what you're likely to say next. It's not magic, it's just data and algorithms. An algorithm is just a set of rules or instructions that a computer follows. With AI, these instructions help the computer to learn from new information. For example, when you watch a show on Netflix, the platform's AI pays attention. It sees that you watched 3 seasons of a cooking show. So, next time you log in, it recommends another cooking show or a documentary about a famous chef. It's not a person watching you, it's a smart program that's designed to learn your preferences and help you find things you'll enjoy. It's a personal assistant that works silently in the background. Think of AI as a superpowered intern. You can give this intern a huge pile of information like all your bank statements from the last 10 years. A human would take weeks to go through it all, but an AI could scan it in seconds. It could spot things you've never noticed, like the fact that you spend 30% more on groceries in the summer, or that a forgotten subscription is still charging your card every single month. It's a tool for finding insights in massive amounts of data, helping you make smarter choices without doing all the boring manual work yourself. It simply handles the heavy lifting for us. So, when we talk about AI in finance, we're talking about using these smart computer programs to help us manage our money better. It's not about robots walking into a bank. It's about apps that can analyze your spending habits and give you a personalized budget. It's about systems that can detect fraud on your credit card before you even know something is wrong. AI is a powerful assistant that can watch over your finances 24/7, always looking for ways to save you money and protect you from trouble. It's a silent partner working for your financial well-being. Now let's tackle the other big word, cryptocurrency. This one can seem even more confusing. You can't hold it in your hand like a dollar bill or a coin. So, what is it? Simply put, cryptocurrency is digital money. It's a form of currency that exists only online. The most famous one is Bitcoin, but there are thousands of others like Ethereum, Solana, and many more. Think of it like the money you use for an in-game purchase in a video game. But instead of only being useful in that game, you can use it in the real world to buy things or send it to other people. The key difference between crypto and the money in your bank account is something called decentralization. That's a big word, but the idea is simple. Your bank account is controlled by a bank, which is a central authority. The bank holds your money, processes your transactions, and can even freeze your account. Cryptocurrencies, on the other hand, are not controlled by any single bank or government. They run on a technology called blockchain, which is like a public record book that is shared across thousands of computers around the world. Every transaction is recorded in this book, and once it's there, it can't be changed. Imagine a group of friends who want to keep track of who owes who money. Instead of one person being the scorekeeper, everyone has a copy of the same notebook. Whenever someone pays someone else back, everyone updates their notebook at the same time. That way, no single person can cheat and change the records because everyone else's notebook would prove them wrong. That's basically how a blockchain works. It's a secure and transparent way to keep track of transactions without needing a bank in the middle to verify everything. This makes it a very different kind of financial system. So, why does this matter? Because it opens up a world of possibilities. With crypto, you can send money to someone on the other side of the world in minutes, without paying high bank fees. It allows people who don't have access to traditional banks to participate in the global economy. It's like a new digital version of cash that is global, fast, and belongs to you and you alone. You hold the keys to your own digital wallet. It's a fundamental shift in who controls the money, from big institutions back to the individual. It's a powerful concept and it's just getting started. So, we have smart computers, AI, and digital money, crypto. On their own, they are powerful. But when you put them together, they can completely transform personal finance as we know it. Think about it. AI is great at analyzing data and making smart suggestions, while crypto provides a new, open financial system to operate on. The combination is like having a super smart financial advisor who can execute trades and payments for you on a global, instant network. It's a game changer because it makes sophisticated financial tools accessible to everyone, not just the wealthy. For decades, getting good financial advice was expensive. You had to hire a professional who would charge you high fees. AI changes that. Now you can have an AI-powered app on your phone that does much of the same work for a fraction of the cost or even for free. This app can look at your income, your goals, and your spending, and then create a personalized plan for you. It can tell you, hey, you can afford to invest an extra $50 this month, or let's move some of your savings into an account that earns more interest. It democratizes financial planning for the masses. Now let's add crypto to the mix. Traditionally, investing in things like stocks or real estate can be complicated and slow. You have to go through brokers, sign lots of paperwork, and wait for days for transactions to clear. With crypto and blockchain, you can buy a tiny fraction of a digital asset instantly, 24/7 from anywhere in the world. AI can help you decide which assets to buy based on your risk tolerance and market trends. Suddenly, the world of investing is not just for Wall Street traders, it's for anyone with a smartphone and a few dollars to spare. This combination is also about security and control. AI algorithms are incredibly good at spotting unusual activity. They can protect your crypto wallet or your financial accounts by flagging transactions that don't look like your typical behavior. At the same time, the decentralized nature of crypto means you have more direct control over your assets. No bank can decide to shut down your account on a whim. This blend of AI-driven security and crypto-based ownership creates a financial system that is potentially more secure, transparent, and empowering for the average person. It's a fundamental shift in power. Let's move away from theory and talk about real people. Consider the story of Maria, a freelance graphic designer who works with clients all over the world. In the past, getting paid was a huge headache for her. A client in Europe would send a payment, and it would take 5 business days to show up in her US bank account. On top of that, the bank and other intermediaries would take a significant cut in conversion fees and wire transfer fees. Sometimes, she would lose as much as 5% of her hard-earned money just to get it into her hands, which is just crazy. Then, Maria discovered crypto. Now she asks her clients to pay her in a stablecoin, which is a type of cryptocurrency that is pegged to the value of the US dollar. The client can send the payment, and it arrives in Maria's digital wallet in less than a minute, no matter where they are in the world. The fee for the transaction is usually just a few cents. She can then easily convert that digital dollar into regular dollars and transfer it to her bank account. For Maria, this wasn't just a small change. It meant she kept more of her own money and got paid almost instantly. Now let's talk about Tom, a young guy just starting his career. He wanted to start investing but was intimidated by the stock market. He didn't know where to begin and was afraid of making a costly mistake. He downloaded an AI-powered investment app. He answered a few simple questions about his financial goals and how much risk he was comfortable with. The AI then created a diversified portfolio for him, automatically investing his money across a mix of stocks and bonds. It even automatically reinvests his dividends for him, helping his money grow faster over time. Tom just puts in $100 every month and lets the AI do the rest. Finally, think of a small business owner named Sarah, who runs an online coffee shop. She was constantly worried about credit card fraud. Every time a fraudulent charge happened, she would lose the money and the product, and it was hurting her business. She integrated an AI-powered fraud detection system into her online checkout process. The AI analyzes hundreds of data points for each transaction in real time, things like the location of the buyer, the time of day, and the purchase amount. It flags suspicious orders instantly, allowing Sarah to review them before shipping. This simple tool has saved her thousands of dollars and given her incredible peace of mind. So this all sounds great in theory, but how can you actually use these things in your daily life right now? It's easier than you might think. For saving money, there are dozens of apps that use AI to help you. Apps like Digit or Acorns connect to your bank account, analyze your spending patterns, and automatically move small amounts of money you won't miss into a savings or investment account. It's like finding loose change in your couch cushions, but on autopilot. The AI does the hard work of finding those spare dollars and putting them to work for you. When it comes to investing, AI has opened the doors for everyone. Platforms known as robo-advisors like Betterment or Wealthfront use AI to build and manage an investment portfolio for you based on your goals. You don't need to know how to pick stocks. You just tell the AI what you're saving for, a house, retirement, or just general wealth building, and it handles the rest. For crypto investing, exchanges like Coinbase or Kraken have made it simple to buy your first Bitcoin or Ethereum with just a few clicks, making it as easy as buying a stock through a traditional brokerage app. What about spending? While you probably aren't buying your morning coffee with Bitcoin just yet, the use of crypto for payments is growing. More and more online retailers are starting to accept it. Furthermore, crypto debit cards are now a thing. Companies like Crypto.com offer a Visa card that you can load up with your cryptocurrency. When you swipe the card at a store, it automatically converts the right amount of your crypto into dollars to complete the purchase. This bridges the gap between the new digital economy and the traditional stores you shop at every day. Finally, let's talk about staying safe online. You are already using AI for security every day without even realizing it. Your email provider, like Gmail, uses powerful AI filters to automatically move spam and phishing attempts out of your inbox, protecting you from scams. In the crypto world, securing your assets is your responsibility. Using a hardware wallet, a small physical device that keeps your crypto keys offline, is the safest method. Think of it as a personal vault for your digital money. Combining this with strong, unique passwords and two-factor authentication provides layers of security for your new digital financial life. It's really important that we look at this with a clear head. While AI and crypto offer some incredible benefits, they also come with their own set of risks. Let's start with the good. The biggest benefit is accessibility. These technologies are breaking down barriers, giving more people access to financial tools that were once reserved for the rich. They offer the potential for lower fees, faster transactions, and greater control over your own money. The transparency of blockchain can also reduce fraud and corruption in systems, which is a massive win for society. However, we have to talk about the bad. The world of cryptocurrency is often called the Wild West for a reason. Because it's a new and largely unregulated space, it attracts a lot of scammers. You'll see promises of guaranteed high returns or get-rich-quick schemes that are designed to steal your money. The technology can also be complex. If you lose the private keys to your crypto wallet, your money is gone forever. There is no bank you can call to reset your password. That personal responsibility is a double-edged sword. It gives you control, but also means you have no safety net if you make a mistake. Then there is the risk of volatility. The prices of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin can go up and down dramatically in a very short amount of time. It's not uncommon to see the price swing by 10% or more in a single day. This is very different from the relative stability of the US dollar or the stock market. While this volatility can lead to huge gains, it can also lead to devastating losses. You should never, ever invest more money than you are willing to lose completely. It's a high-risk, high-reward environment, and you need to be prepared for that roller coaster ride. With AI, the risks are more subtle. There's the risk of bias, and AI is only as good as the data it's trained on. If the historical data shows that a certain group of people was denied loans more often, the AI might learn that bias and continue the unfair pattern. There are also privacy concerns. These AI apps need access to a lot of your personal financial data to work effectively. You have to trust that the company behind the app is storing your data securely and using it responsibly. It's crucial to choose reputable companies and be mindful of the information you share. So, what does the future look like? I believe we are at the very beginning of a massive shift in how the world thinks about money. Imagine a future where your finances are managed by a personalized AI assistant. This assistant will not only track your spending and savings but will also actively search for better deals on your behalf. It might automatically refinance your mortgage when interest rates drop, or switch your car insurance to a cheaper provider, or even negotiate a better interest rate on your credit card. All of this would happen seamlessly in the background, constantly optimizing your financial life. In this future, money itself will be smarter. With crypto and blockchain, we could have programmable money. For example, a government could send out disaster relief funds that are programmed to only be spent on essential goods like food and water, ensuring the money is used as intended. Or parents could give their children a digital allowance that can only be spent at approved stores, teaching them financial responsibility in a controlled environment. The possibilities for creating more efficient and transparent financial systems are truly mind-boggling when you start to think about it. This new world could also be far more inclusive. Today, billions of people around the world do not have access to a bank account, but many of them do have a mobile phone. Cryptocurrencies could allow these individuals to join the global economy for the first time. They could receive payments, save money, and build credit without ever needing to step foot in a traditional bank. This could lift millions out of poverty and create a more level playing field for everyone, regardless of where they were born. It represents a huge leap forward for global economic fairness. Of course, this future won't arrive overnight. There will be challenges to overcome, regulations to figure out, and technologies to improve. But the direction is clear. The combination of AI and crypto is creating a financial system that is more personal, more efficient, and more accessible than ever before. It's an exciting time to be alive, and to witness this transformation. By learning about it now, you are positioning yourself to take advantage of the opportunities that this new financial world will bring. The future of finance is not something to be feared, it's something to be prepared for. We've covered a lot of ground today. We started by demystifying the big, scary terms of AI and crypto, breaking them down into simple ideas. We saw that AI is like a smart assistant for your money, and crypto is like digital cash for the internet. We explored how these two technologies are coming together to create powerful new tools that can help you save, invest, and manage your finances more effectively than ever before. We looked at real-life examples and stories that show these technologies are not just some far-off fantasy. They are being used by people right now to improve their financial lives. We also took a balanced look at the landscape. We celebrated the amazing benefits like making financial tools accessible to everyone and giving you more control over your own assets. But we were also honest about the risks, from the wild price swings of crypto to the very real threat of scams and the importance of personal responsibility. My hope is that you now feel more confident and informed. You have a solid foundation of knowledge to stand on. This isn't the end of your learning journey, but rather the very first step toward mastering your financial future in this new digital age. The world is changing fast, but you don't have to be left behind. By taking the time to understand these trends, you are already ahead of most people. The key is to stay curious, keep learning, and start small. You don't need to become an expert overnight. Just take one small, manageable step at a time. Maybe that's downloading a budgeting app that uses AI, or maybe it's just reading another article. Every little bit of knowledge you gain is an investment in yourself and your future. The future of money is here, and it's full of opportunity. And to help you take that next step, I want to remind you about my free gift. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our newsletter. Not only will you get my guide, 5 Simple Steps to Start Your Investment Journey, but you'll also get regular updates and simple, easy-to-understand breakdowns of everything happening in the world of finance, AI, and crypto. It's the easiest way to stay informed without feeling overwhelmed. Thank you so much for reading. Now go out there and build your future. You've got this.